Hello, I'm Vladimir Gallos. I'm teaching sword and board today. Basically, this is with a short sword, probably curved back, what some people call it, a scimitar, and a large, probably like Viking shield, as most people would call this. But I put some struts on it because I made this myself. It's just a big plywood circle with a center for foam and anything else for my hand. Okay, defending against a stab. If someone has, even if they have a short sword like yours to stab in, and they bring their shield to the side, or if they keep it like this, basically you can either sweep your sword across and knock their sword to the side, but then they have an opening to either bring their sword back around or slam with their shield. And I mean, you can put a lot of force behind these things. I've been hit with them before. And when they stab, I would suggest putting your sword behind your shield, slamming it to the side, because then their sword would catch in the shield and push off to the side. And then when you're right here, you can slash back, slash up. Now when slashing, I would suggest using the hook part, because you can catch them more, and it'll cut in a lot deeper than if you go like this, because this will slide across their skin. This will break the skin and enter the body. But who's gonna use real medieval combat these days? This is competition stuff, basically. I wouldn't suggest killing anyone in competition, because then you go to jail. It's not a good way to go. But an over the head slash, I mean, this is pretty simple. You just either stick your sword up, pull your shield up. You can slash under if you want to. If it's an axe, you put an axe or a mace. A mace I would try to get out of the way of, but if you have to, stick your sword up under here. If it's either an axe or a mace, and slam up and to the side all at the same time. And it will glance off, hit the ground probably. You can step on it or just in their face. I mean, you could just slash their throat. But and then the ankles, if they slash at the ankles, you either slam your sword on the ground, you can move your foot, you can block with your sword, but whatever you do, you need to have a comeback. If you slam on the ground with your shield, you bring the sword over your head. And if you move your foot, you just slam with your shield, or move your foot and slash. And if you put your sword on the ground, come back around with your shield and hit them in the head if possible. Chest will hurt too. But yeah. Any questions about any more in-depth stuff? I will do a video about harder stuff to do. I'll have a partner here then. Just send me some questions. Alright.